Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. It's me, byeeee, and in today's video I'm doing ToTAR building part 2. And if you don't know what that is, it's my horrific tower that I'm slightly working on with Cosmic Avenger 308. And yes, it's been a long time since I've uploaded because firstly I was ill for approximately 5 days and then I went on a holiday and I've just got back earlier today, so that's kind of cool that I went on holiday, but not cool that I was ill. But yeah, I'm happy to be back uploading on my laptop to see you guys again. I wonder if this video will get a fair view and a half. That'd be quite cool. So yeah, I hope you go on to have a nice day, and if you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, let's test out the first jump. That seems cool. Like, the tower needs to get more cursed as we go on, so let's try and work out with that. So I'm going to start off with some more, what's it called, ladder flicks. And I'm going to make like symmetrical gameplay, because that seems kind of cool. So let's put this down to here, probably make it, I'd say that wide's good. Then let's copy and paste it and bring it over here a bit. It doesn't really need to be equal on this side, but it can be, I guess. If it is, that's a bit of RNG there. I've just been playing that RNG difficulty chart on me, and if my voice sounds a bit weird, it is because I've still got a cold. So yeah, deal with it. Can't complain, I guess. So I'm well enough to do things, so yeah, it's fine. Let's make this stick out a bit, so you've got to go onto the other side. That doesn't disturb any gameplay down here, no, it doesn't. It's far away, so that's quite cool. Then let's make this also be here, so it's like a small gap that you've got to wind and wind through. Okay, let's make a third one of them, drag it across to this side, and then yeah, that's quite cool. But what's not cool is this. I forgot what it's called. Is it? No, I'm not even going to have a go attempting to remember what this is called. So yeah, you can deal with that. Okay, so now let's add a ball. I agree. So let's just stick that into the abyss on the wall, so you've sort of got to flick round, and then let's make it like a blacky red colour. I think that'd be quite cool. Just like show the cursed part of the demon re-existing. It does it does go through the back a bit, but that's fine. Then we can make it a wrap around sticking out. Let's make it half a stud. We need this tower to be as cursed as possible. The more you go up, the more cursed it gets. So yeah, I made all those parts cast a shadow, which is quite sad, but who cares. I think this needs to stick out 2 studs. Then we can jump off this ball onto a little like intersection on here. You know, I don't know what you call it, but let's make that stick out half a stud, and that stick out 1 stud by half a stud. Then we'll bring it down onto the ground and stick it out and place it in. That looks good. But obviously that's not horrific, because I'm going to buff it in a second by stretching this out. Is that doable? Let's see. We don't want anyone skipping up this, so height and more height. It's not the same height, but the tower is meant to get more cursed as you go, so again, deal with it. That seems like a hard jump, so let's make this a ladder. That seems like kind of a good idea. A ladder. Okay, good. Time to test this little part. I'm sure that's good enough. Right, let's make the last part of this section of corruptedness be a truss. And I don't know if you heard that, but that was a door shutting. But nobody cares. Okay, let's copy and paste this. Well, you're not necessarily pasting it, you're just copying it and moving it to a different location. Okay, so now let's make our snap to grid move 0.01. So we can copy this and then bring it down so it's like on a good level at the bottom because we need it all equal. Then we can add the neon parts now. That seems pretty good. Nice. Let's make it can collide false and then like a nice light red. Yeah, that looks good. So off this we can now jump onto a wedge. And this is going to be normal gameplay now, but let's delete that because I forgot to change my snap to grid back to what it normally should be, which is 0.5. Comment down below what snap to grid you guys use. I couldn't find a wedge for a second then. How depressing. I agree. Let's make another upside down wedge like I did, where was it? Down here. Like something like that, but yeah. Let's make it slightly different and nicer. So let's make it about that long. That seems respectable. Move it up a bit and then rotate wrong way. How dare I be so incorrect and wrong. That seems kind of cool, even though it's on like a back angle. No, that won't work, will it? Unless I do that. That's quite cool. I like that. So we can be on here. What should we add? Should we just add a wraparound? Where is part? Here it is. Let's just stick it in and then pull it up and then pull it out. I think it looked kind of cool. But obviously that's going to be impossible unless we rotate it onto this axis. Well, it's not going to be impossible, but yeah, that's better. Nice to stick out a bit more. Come down a bit so it looks slightly better. And then, oh, it's in by a stud, how dare I. Then pull it out. That should look fine. Then let's make it the same colour as that. But then, obviously studs, and then make it a bit lighter, because I think that would look quite good. So, is this a possible jump? Is it horrific difficulty? Let's see. No. Okay, good. That seems kind of difficult. That does seem kind of difficult. I think maybe if I go on to 0.01 really quick and then drag it out just a little bit, you know what I mean? That'd make it horrific difficulty. So yeah, so far I've made a little corner, you know, a bit more to do yet, but yeah, that's kind of cool. So I think if I want to copy and paste this truss, obviously change the colour of it, something more like that. That looks cool, but you know, I will change the colour of the neon inside now. Should I make it darker or lighter? Probably lighter would look better. Then I can obviously select both of these, make them a bit closer. Let's just make a, just like onto there and then a tightrope. That seems kind of cool. I'm a fan of that. How about you guys? Okay, good. Well, I won't know if you're a fan of that until I read the comments, if any of you comment that, but I doubt it. Okay, this could be a good little bit. Because look, if we copy and paste this and then drag it onto here, it can act as like a mini little ladder that you can jump onto. You know what I mean? And make it just stick out like half a stud. That seems way too easy, I don't even need to try it. But yeah, I guess I can have some, make this tightrope smaller instead. So yeah, let's go 0.01. Because I'm going to make it quite a small tightrope, but it's going to be neon yellow. Like neon yellow and neon black could look quite cool. Okay, good. That needs to be up a bit. I think it's going to be like this much of a tightrope. Then make it like a musty yellow colour, backrooms time. Neon, where's that neon? There it is. Then we can drag it down and just keep dragging it. That's quite cool. You know, I think we're going to have two, then we're going to have a wraparound in the middle, then we're going to make it, the rest of the tightrope be black, because that's like the same colour as the demon's skin. So yeah, that's quite cool. Does that poke into the next part of the floor? I don't care if it does, hee hee. Okay, good. Did I sound like George Pig there? Oh no, I can't be George Pig. Is that a wraparound? Yes it is. But is it plausible? Is that another word for acceptable? I've just heard that word a few times in my life and then used it in the context of it meaning acceptable. One sec, let me scratch my head. My head was dying. Oh no. Okay, this tie rope's kind of thick, to be fair. No context. Jack's a live moment, but yeah. Let's make this wraparound bit. No, not shift lock. I meant to press control. Then if we go, oh, Dubs is here. Hi Dubs, you're in a video. Cool. Now let's keep on testing this. I think I could make him a bit more of a stick out. That seems good. I'd quite like to make that stick out. Oh, well, I'm sure this video is slightly more fun than part 1. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, ball. Let's try and get it right on the edge there. Then set it back to 0.5, because if I dragged it on 0.5, it wouldn't have done well, and that's perfectly lined up. So yeah, let's make it just a neon yellow colour. And make it neon again, because that's cool. Cool K AFK. So hello. Shout out to Dubs, he's very nice. He'll be in part 18. Okay, now let's now we've got the ball. I think I should make like a long jump on a ladder. That'd be kind of cool. So let's make it here. We'll make it stick out from the frame, you know what I mean? Make it slightly lighter than everything else, so that's cool. Then studs. And obviously that jump seems kind of hard, so I shall make a ladder. Let's make sure to do it right, because I'm sure that I've made many 0 IQ mistakes in my life. That jump's quite easy, so you know what I'm going to do? Kill brick the ladder. I nearly didn't grab lava then, because I thought as soon as you got lava it turned it into an instant kill brick. But that is an incorrect statement that I just made. Okay. Hello people. I just felt like saying that. Don't question it, but who cares? Oh, that's just going to drag it to the end of the stud, so I need to go 0.25 for it to get nicely in the middle. Okay, good, I'm smart. What's that over there? That looks very big. If I turn my graphics up, will it? Yeah, that looks like a big island. That's crazy, that. Anyway, back to mine. Right, no, it's not under this category. Granite. What should the damage be? Well, like, let's just make it 20 because people will expect it. Let's make it even more unexpected by 20 transparency. That looks good. Let's turn off edit mode. So, how much damage does that do? Really not much. I could get away with making that 45. So that's what we shall do. Okay, I think we need to go to left and down a bit more and finish that wall, and then the floor will be done. Okay, right, what now? So I think I'm going to add some more, just some wraparounds, you know, against this wall, just to decrease our altitude on this part of the tower. So yeah, let's just make a long tie rope to be fair. Nice and juicy. And 10 stud wrap, let's go. 10 stud wrap, but I'll make it stick out by 0.25. Now is that too much? 0.15 then. Yeah, I mean, just to make it slightly harder. I forgot what I'm putting in then. I hesitated to type anything. That's going to go into the next floor, but cursed tower, so rules don't really matter when it's meant to be cursed like that. Now let's decrease the height again. Imagine playing a tower from floor 10 and you got to get down to the ground, but you got to complete every single jump in the order it is if you were ascending the tower. Okay, look, it's going to drop down again, then it's going to copy and paste that tightrope. Then there's going to be something else. Should I make it 10.5 stud wrap? There we are. 10.5 stud. Make it to the top of the floor. And then you could probably wall hop that. So let's just do the thing that Roro Studios does. Nice. Drag it through. Cool. Let's make it go in for no reason. Then that too. But then that was unnecessary. But yeah, let's just make that stick out a tiny bit. So yeah. Now I can make another truss flick. Cool. Now the last part of this floor. Hello Dubs, I see you there. You are spying on me. That needs to be touching the wall. That'll be fine. Then if I copy and paste this part, I could have probably used snap to grid move 0.5 there, but I forgot and didn't think, and I lost my brain capacity. Okay, cool. Let's make that nice and juicy, nice and big. I should probably make this back to 0.5 now. And then let's make the last part of the floor black. So you're going to jump on that, but let's make a stick out wraparound before you jump onto it. That'd be quite cool. I'd like that. Like a mid-air stick wraparound. Just like to annoy you. You know what I mean? Let's annoy some people. Is that a fine wrap, you know? Is that possible? Is this possible? Game. Right. Yeah, that's fine. But you know what's not fine is this. But I guess we can use it to our advantage. Because it's going to be a 13 stud jump onto this wedge, which will be black. And it will be all the way down here. Make that go there. And then stick it up. So, yeah, you've got a hard jump approaching. That's the last jump of the floor. Should I make that neon? Can I make that neon is the more suitable question actually. And yeah, it slightly affects it. Is that a good jump, Dubs? Is that a good jump? It feels fine, and you know what? Let's make it a bit less fine by adding stick out wraparound. Well no, but just some random half stud by half stud poles, which will also be black. Now I'll make them red, you know. Red and studs, why not? Just to exist there. Yeah, I mean, just scatter them about. So, yeah, they exist. Now we can test the jump. Oh, I was nearly going to do a thing then, but that wasn't good. Oh no, I died. We finished the floor kind of early, so now what? I guess that's true. I guess I say bye to YT Dubs lol. Okay. Let's see if I can do this jump. I'm sure that it's like very possible. Dubs said bye, and now time to do this jump. Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. So yeah, that was cool. So yeah, if you enjoyed building floor 3 and you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I hope your day goes really well from now on. I'm just waiting to see what Dubs is going to be doing, but I don't think it is. So yeah, I'll just see you all in the next one. Have a nice day. See you all later. Ha, look what he said.